Hello everyone out there in YouTube world. If you wonder what the noise is in the background, it's our Ninja air fryer. Right, just going to do, I wouldn't say a short video as such, but a moderate one. And this one's about scammers. Boy, where shall we start, Max?
Well, it's around 24 hours a day, isn't it? You can hit anybody. But you know what? They should be ashamed of themselves. We've had it happen to us.
Yep, 100%.
I'm sure loads of other people have as well. But you know what? You've got no trust in no one.
No.
After it, have you? And it's so sad, the world we live in, that you can't trust anybody.
And you know what the main culprit is with this? Online shopping.
Yeah, and yet they keep on. You've got to go online.
You've got to go online.
You've got to go with the flow.
You've got to go with the flow.
You've got to move on. Do you know what? If you had cash, that wouldn't be happening, would it?
Exactly.
It would not be happening.
Everything's ping, ping, ping,
Yeah.
like with the card, with this, touch card payments.
Oh.
How often has people been deceived by that method? And I can promise you now, quite a few have.
And I bet a lot of people don't check their statements.
Yeah, they don't.
But you know what? You should.
Yep.
You could be charged every day when you go to work for a coffee, plus a cake when you haven't had one. You wouldn't know if you're not checking. And you know what? Why do you want to pay for a coffee with a card? It just gets me. It's one of them things that really roils me. Really
I have to say, me and Max in particular, we're very old-fashioned with things, and
old school.
And we can't help but being that way. I won't conform fully to a modern technology. No.
And yes, everything these days, I want you to do it on a PC.
Yep.
And yet, when you try, you've got like 3 minutes to conform.
Yep.
And if you ain't done it in that 3 minutes, it cuts you out.
Yeah, it's the uploading. It's the uploading from... So, for instance, if you're uploading pictures from your mobile phone to your PC, and then you have to use this smart app thing with your camera, so you get the link for that on there. You've got to click on that, and it says you've got to pair it up with your laptop. And you're only allowed a few seconds.
And all you want to do is see a human being
Speaks,
and talk face to face.
Yep.
Instead of having to stress out on computers.
Yep. Now you can see why people get stressed out about these things, especially people of our age groups.
Nothing straightforward.
No, nothing is straightforward.
You buy everything online. There's hardly any shops now that you can go to if you haven't got a car.
Yep.
Where you can get a bus, where you can get gardening things, like sheds and stuff. It's all got to be done online.
Yeah, literally. And that's how we got scammed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we've been to the bank today to sort it out, and it was from... Listen to this. We got a tell from Singapore, where these scammers were operating from.
Yeah.
And how they were operating through Argos. So they put their link on there. You clicked on the link, and then all of a sudden, there's one link it goes to, and then it changes to Lidl, and it's not an official Lidl. It's a copy.
But it's so even at the bank.
Convincing, yeah. Even
so
the bank.
Convincing.
Even the bank to say it, they said
that you are actually buying that item.
Because she was like...
And they even have the cheek to charge the tax.
Yeah, to charge the conversion rate.
Oh, gosh.
So these sheds that we was looking into, to try to buy, and, well, we thought it was on a great deal of £54.99. And then we found out they're actually £140-50. And this was like one of them. It's a one-off deal, blah, blah, blah. And we fell for it.
Never known anything like it.
Absolutely.
You lose your trust in people, don't you? You really do.
So here's to those scammers out there and those trolls out there.
You should be bloody ashamed of yourselves.
Exactly, you hear that?
You should.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Seriously.
And always remember what goes around comes around.
Don't care who you are,
Goes around,
comes around. And you can never escape from it. I don't care how rich you are, where you live, where you try to hide. You will never, ever, ever escape it. No. Because if you put bad things out there to the good people of life, trust me, it'll get you, and it won't let go of you until when it's finished with you. And that's how it operates.
You've got to be really worried about the elderly, ain't you, really?
Yeah, when
they pick the phones up. I mean, I had one today. God knows where it was from.
It was an international call, anyway.
It was international. Hello. How dare you allow me, whoever you was? How dare you?
And the other one is the WhatsApp one. Please add me to my WhatsApp number to this job search group on WhatsApp. Yeah, that's another scam. Another one.
Yeah, let me find you a job. I don't want a bloody job, I'm retired.
Exactly. So yeah, just to let you know, be aware of the
very careful
of
at the
these
moment.
scammers, because there is one for Lidl.
They're
And
out
it's
in
got-
force.
They are. They certainly are. Honestly.
And you know, I contacted Lidl.
Yep. Well, tried to. The official one.
Yeah, the official one. And they did eventually get back to me, bless them.
Mm.
And they did say they don't sell online stuff.
No.
Well, you know, we don't know that.
No, we don't know that.
We don't know that. And they apologised and they said they were aware of it. Well, you know, shops out there, if you're aware of it, you're probably all on Facebook. Everybody knows everything on Facebook.
Exactly.
Let people know.
Yeah, on all the social media
Let
platforms.
other people know.
Yep. YouTube. Even go
Yeah.
down the blinking news, the media.
Yeah.
They're the number one releaser of these things.
You know, you need to let people know.
Yeah.
You know, you need even like councils and these type of buildings. If you're changing stuff, let people know. We're not all computer literate.
Yeah.
So what people going to do when they need to do things and they've got no help to do it?
Purely online.
You
Because it's
know,
heading that way now. The future's
can't
going to
get to speak to anyone.
be a human. So all this AI stuff as well is another thing.
I feel sorry in my own way for all the staff because they're going to lose their jobs.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what they tell them, they are going to lose their jobs.
Because AI is going to take
Apart
over.
from AI and people who do still man a telephone. They're trying to get to speak to anybody anywhere. It's
ridiculous.
wow, it's one of them, innit?
But yeah,
One
so
of them.
ending there on this one. This is about, again, it's about the scammers. Please be aware of them out there, people. Seriously. There's some scammer people out there who are so convincing. They will literally pull the rug from underneath your feet, and that's no joke. So I'll just try and be clued up.
I had one as well the other day, threatening, really, about if you don't pay this
Listen
money.
to this.
You don't pay this money, then they're going to send
Explicit.
photographs.
Explicit.
Me and Andrew, we was in stitches.
You
when
were?
I was reading it. And I thought, bring it on.
You know what they'll probably do? They'll get a picture of your head and put it on an adult performer type person.
But if you pay God knows how much, 900 I think it was.
$900 or something
They,
like
they
that.
won't, they'll leave you alone, they'll forget about it.
Yeah, I've had
dear.
scams to me in the past, emails, right? About say, oh, you've got this inheritance thing coming up and what have you, right? And it's from America. This was, I do remember this one very. And he kept on and he kept sending me emails through every month. And he said, if you don't sign it, you're going to lose the inheritance. I said, inheritance. I don't know one who's got no inheritance for me. My parents couldn't even afford to have an inheritance from. So who the hell do you think you are? But I never responded to them. I just got rid of it. But yet they still managed to keep sending these emails. You're going to be, paid out thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of pounds and what have you in inheritance towards your name. No, thank you. The big scam out there. You're probably still out there now to this date. But yeah, please people, be aware of these scammers. And this is why we're going to be doing more videos about these as well. This is what our channel is about. It's a multitude of things. Not just my martial arts and let's talk about. It's going to be other stuff we're going to be doing on this channel. And again, thank you to the latest subscriber to our channel. We are now got 200 subscribers. Thank you. That really means a lot,
And thank you to the bank today as well.
Yes. Thank you to the people in the bank who have
you.
helped us. Thank you. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. And please stay safe out there, everybody.
Yeah.
Please stay
Be
safe.
careful.
Yeah, be careful. Thank you.